Hi, this is Chris Slogar. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You can find me on the web at buckeyeinklings.com. Any of the products I use in my videos can be purchased there in my online store. So if you need anything, just check that out, and there are more great ideas there too. I just want to address today this money folder that I created for a grad with a little heat embossing and gold foil paper. It is a file folder type card made with the envelope punch board. You can see better if I put this white piece against the file folder tab. You would slide in a check or cash into this slot, and I just want to address how to cut this because I think that's been giving people some trouble, and I'm not going to go through all the detail. Let me just show you the base construction. You start with a piece of cardstock that is 8.5 inches by 7 inches, and you're going to put the long side up against the top measuring bar of the scoring tool, and score at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. And I'm going to set this aside, and you can see already this is kind of the shape of that money holder, except on the inside now on this flap we want to cut that great file folder tab. So I'm going to get my envelope punch board, and I don't need the scoring tool. I'm simply going to put this edge at 3 1/2 inches on the guide and punch, and then I'm also going to put that edge right in the middle of the punch window and punch. Okay, so that gives you these shapes that look like a file tab, and then you simply take your trimmer, and I'm going to align the bottom of that notch that we created with the groove on my trimmer track, and I'm going to take the cutting blade and cut to that point, and you can kind of feel it, the pressure let up when you get to that point, and then just pull that aside, and there you have that file shape. You can take your envelope punch board and use the reverse punch side to make this a nice little rounded edge. And then right there you have the base of this folder that we were looking at. You can see. So all I did in this case was emboss here the word congratulations, and that is from Bravo. And on the front, what will be the front, I added a strip of gold foil which measures 1 3/8 inch by 7 inches, and a piece of a strip of black which is 1 3/16 by 7 inch, and on that piece I punched with the confetti stars border punch just on both ends so the gold could show through on both ends. And I put those on the front of the card and then popped up a square. Actually, I stamped and embossed this class of 2015 first. There's a stamp, a single stamp that is that image. So I used Versamark and stamped it, and then put the gold embossing powder on and embossed it. And then I cut out that square with my square framelits, and the size that you need is, if you're counting from the inside, from the smallest, it's the 5th square, or from the largest, it's the 4th one in. There's eight squares in that collection. So I used the 5th from smallest to cut that out, and then I just pop that up on dimensionals. And that's it. And I made it this size on purpose because there is an envelope. This is not available from Stampin' Up, but this is called a Monarch size, and it measures 3 7/8 by 7 1/2. So this fits right in there, and there you have an easy but elegant money holder for your grad.